Hello my dear friends, I am Ravi Purohit and I am back with another video. In this video, you will learn everything about grain line. What grain line means, types of grain line and importance of grain line. So let us start this video. My dear friends, every woven fabric is made up of two parts. First is warp line and second is weft line. Warp lines are the lines which are parallel to selvage and weft lines are the lines or the threads which are perpendicular to selvage. And the grain line has correlation with these two. So that's why I am telling you what is warp and what is weft. Before understanding the next part, you should see this pattern. Pattern looks like this, and this line is known as grain line in this pattern. Every pattern has grain line. So according to grain line only the fabric or the patterns get placed in the fabric. So understanding of grain line is very important. What grain line indicates? Grain line indicates the direction of warp. So this grain line is in this way. That means this will get with this pattern will get placed parallel to selvage. Suppose this grain line would have been in this direction, means perpendicular direction. Then this pattern would have been placed like this. You will understand this later again with example, but at this moment you just understand what grain line means. Grain line indicates the direction of warp. In last video, I told you about different cut parts of the shirt and nomenclature of different cut parts. Every cut part has grain line of shirt. So what grain line is followed in individual part, this also we will learn in this video. The first type is straight grain. Straight grain means this follows parallel to warp line. Front is one example. You can see I have shown you front. At the back side you can see this. This is front of this shirt, and this follows warp line, and this is on grain, means straight grain. Straight grain is also known as on grain. My dear friends, on grain means this is parallel to selvage. And look at this part. This front line follows on grain, that is straight grain, straight to warp. That's why this is known as straight grain. And which all cut parts are there for shirt? This is front is cut at the straight grain, then back is cut at the straight grain, sleeve, placket and pocket. These parts are cut at the straight grain. So this is first type, which is straight grain. This is second type, cross grain. Look at this yoke, and cross grain means cross to your selvage, cross to your warp thread, and yoke is one example. So yoke follows cross grain. My dear friends, in general yoke has cross grain and few yokes may have bias grain. This is third type. At present we will understand second type. This is cross grain, also known as off grain. In shirt, which all parts are there which are cut at the cross grain? So the first part is yoke, second part is cuff, shirt cuff, and then third is collar and collar band. So these are the cut parts which are cut at the cross grain. And in image you can clearly see this. This is back, which is cut on grain, means which is parallel to selvage, and this part is cut at the cross grain. So this is second type, cross grain, which means perpendicular to your warp line. Let us understand third type, that is biased grain. In shirt, yoke may follow bias grain and no other parts are cut at the bias grain. Bias means angle, a little bit angle is given in the shirt part. But in trouser, waistband is always has bias grain. My dear friends, if that bias is, if angle is exact 45 degree, then that is known as true bias. So this is third type, bias grain. And if exact 45 degree is followed in the grain line, then that is known as true bias grain line. In shirt, few times yoke is cut at the bias grain line. And in trouser, waistband is always cut at the bias grain because biased fabric has more stretch. This is the property of biased fabric. So biased grain line has more stretch. Importance of grain line we will understand later. Let us understand all these types in one sheet. If your cut part is cut on straight grain, means parallel to warp threads. If your cut part is perpendicular to your warp thread, then that is known as cross grain. And if your cut part is placed at or cut at the 45 degree, placed at the 45 degree and then it is cut, then that is known as bias grain. If it is at exact 45 degree, then that is known as true bias grain. These are three types of grain line: straight grain, cross grain and bias grain. And in bias, again true bias is there. Let us understand with in detail in the example now. Now this is front, okay, and this is yoke and this is yoke. These are cut parts of yoke. So as I said, front is always cut at the straight grain. So this is shown that these two cut parts are there, okay, of front, and this follows straight grain. These are two yokes and this follows cross grain, and these are the two yokes which are cut at the bias grain, and this indicates bias grain. Now suppose we have made this pattern, okay, and this indicates the grain line. How this will go in the layout, this we will understand. My dear friends, as I said, grain line indicates the direction of warp line. So in this part also, grain line indicates the direction of warp. In this grain line also, it indicates the direction of warp. In this part, grain line also indicates the direction of warp. My dear friends, now see this, how this part is placed at the layout. So you might have seen the movement of the front part. These are placed at the straight to selvage. Now look at this part. They are not parallel to selvage. So we have to make this part first parallel to selvage and then we should place. So I made it parallel and now this will go in the layout. Okay, so these two cut parts are placed now with off grain. Now look at this third part. This follows bias grain line, but as I said, grain line indicates the direction of warp line. So now look at this. I made it straight and now they will go in the layout. Now you observe this very carefully. All the parts has this grain line or the grain line which is parallel to selvage. So grain line indicates the direction of selvage or direction of warp line. My dear friends, now let us understand the importance of grain line. The first importance is it decides the fall of the garment. Bias grain line has nice fall compared to cross and straight grain. So the grain line decides the fall of the garment. Second, it decides fit of the garment. My dear friends, bias fabric always, bias cut or grain line always have more stretch. So that's why waistband is cut at the bias grain. And straight grain line has more strength compared to cross and bias. So there are different properties are there for different grain line. And third is balancing of garment. If your grain line is not proper, then your garment may get twisted. So these three parts comes in the importance of grain line. It decides the fall of the garment, it decides fit of the garment, and it decides the balancing of the garment. My dear friends, now look at these pictures. These pictures has all types of grain lines. This shirt will explain all types of grain lines. Look at this back. This back follows straight grain. And this yoke follows bias grain line. Look at this part. This back you see. This back follows on grain. And this yoke follows cross grain. This collar follows cross grain line. So these are the three types of grain lines. First is straight grain, second is cross grain, and third is bias grain. Straight grain is parallel to var, cross grain is perpendicular to var, and bias grain is at the some angle to the var. If it is exact at the 45 degree, then that is known as true bias grain line. So these are three types of grain line, and in short we have seen front, back, sleeve, pocket, placket. These follows on grain. So these cut parts are cut on grain, and collar band, then cuff, these and yoke, these are cut at cross grain. In short, we don't have any part which is cut at the bias grain. But for design purpose, few people they cut yoke at the bias grain. In this picture, it is shown that yoke is cut at the bias grain. So that's all for this video. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box. Thank you.